Hello students, today we are starting exercise 3. The question will be based on parallelogram, rhombus, rectangle and square. So let us start now. We are discussing these questions in today's lecture.
Hello students, today we are starting the next exercise. The question is already in front of you. Triangle is given ABCD, whose one of the side is 16 centimeter, one angle OAB is 25 degree, and this DO is given 7 centimeter. And we have to calculate the three things: angle CAD, side CD, and side AC. So let us start now. Now we already know that it's a rectangle. So here if he says angle BAD, okay, BAD is equal to 90 degree. Why so? You have to write the reason also. Okay, angles of each angle of rectangle is equal to 90 degree. This already you have understand in the previous description of properties of quadrilaterals. Second thing, now automatically we will find that angle, this we have to calculate angle CAD plus angle BAC is equal to 90 degree. Okay, because BAD, this is a complete 90 degree angle where two angles are given over here. So among this, angle CAD plus BAC is what? 25. So it will be 25 is equal to 90 degree. So angle CAD is equal to 90 minus 25, that is angle CAD is equal to how much? Just subtract it, 5 and 6, that is CAD is equal to 65 degree. Now another thing what we have to calculate, CD. Now what is CD? This is CD, so automatically we will write CD, B part over here, that is CD is equal to AB. Why? CD is equal to AB. You can write the reason: opposite sides of rectangle are equal. Okay, so we can write CD is equal to AB is what? 16 centimeter. Third is AC. They have given AC. So I will move to the third question, that is we have to calculate what? AC. Now AC is a diagonal. Okay, AC is a diagonal. AC is a diagonal, and we know that diagonals bisect each other. Okay, diagonals bisect each other, that we can write OB is equal to OD. Okay, first we have to bisect each other, so OB is also equal, that is OB is equal to 7 centimeter. Okay, now when OB is equal to 7 centimeter, we can find BD is equal to OB plus OD. OB plus OD is equal to 7 plus 7 is equal to 14 centimeter. Now since diagonals are same, so we can write AC is equal to BD. Why? Here also we have to write the reason. Reason will be diagonals of rectangle are same. What I'm saying, diagonals of rectangle are same. Clear? So what will happen? AC is equal to 14 centimeter. That's your answer. Okay, this is your answer, this is your answer, and this we have to calculate. Understood, students? Move to the next question. Now let us start with the next question. A rhombus is given and rhombus is ABCD, where ABC 2A, this angle is 2A and this complete angle is A. Okay, so let us start with the question. Now here also what we will write, that if we talk about angle D plus angle C, it will be equal to 180 degree. Why so? Because adjacent angles. We have studied in the previous lectures adjacent angles. Okay, both are the adjacent angles. So angle D is given A and angle C is given 2A. It will be equal to 180 degree. Adding them, 3A is equal to 180 degree. A is equal to 60 degree. Okay, understood? Now if we talk about A, okay, now we have to calculate. We have found A. This will automatically be calculated because already we got the value of A. We can calculate the value of 2A. Now if we talk about angle B, that is angle B is equal to 2A. Why? Opposite angle of a rhombus. Opposite angles of rhombus are equal. This angle is equal to this angle. Okay, so angle B will be equal to 2 into A. Now A's value is 60. So it will become 120 degree. Okay, so angle B is equal to 120 degree. Now the question comes for angle C. Okay, now if I talk about angle C, then what will happen? Angle C is half of angle. We know that diagonals bisect the angles, which we have studied in the previous lecture of summary of quadrilaterals. Okay, though the diagonal bisects the angle into two equal parts, that is angle C will be half of angle A. Why? I am writing diagonals bisect angles. Okay, diagonals bisect angles, that is DB is bisecting this angle and this angle into two equal parts. Okay, so this C will be equal to half of angle A. So 1/2 into 60, that is 30 degree. Okay, so if I am writing the answers, angle A is equal to B, that is angle B is equal to 120 degree. Okay, angle this one ABC, second is I'm talking about C. Okay, this was B. C is 30 degree. Okay, and 2A is already given, so 2A is equal to 120 degree and A is equal to 60 degree. So these are your answers. Okay, moving to the next question now. Let us start with the next question. Rhombus is given ABCD. Okay, and this angle is given 11B minus 2 degree and this angle is given 4B minus 10 degree, and the two sides DC is given 4A plus 5 and AB is given 15A minus 6. So let us start now, and we have to calculate BC and BCO. So first thing we will write that AB is equal to DC. Why? Opposite sides of rhombus. Okay students, opposite sides of rhombus. So now here if I talk about 15A, that is 15A minus 6 is equal to 4A plus 5. Okay, 4A plus 5. Now 15 a minus 4a, okay, is equal to 5 plus 6. It will become 11a is equal to 11. So a will become 1. Okay. Now if I talk about BC, because it is a rhombus, so all the four sides are equal. So we can write BC is equal to AB. Why? All four sides of rhombus. Okay, you have studied this all in the previous lectures, so please revise, go through the previous videos. All four sides of rhombus are equal. Okay, that is BC is equal to 15a minus 6 is equal to 15a. 15 into 1 minus 6 is equal to 15 minus 6, that is equal to, now 15 minus 6 is equal to 9. Now it is 9 unit. I cannot write any unit because there is no unit given. They have given in the form of variables expressions. Okay, so I will just write unit because it is a length, and length is having some unit. Moving to the next, that is, this is B. First answer is this. Moving to angle BCO. Now if I talk about the angles, okay, that is, if I talk about angle BOC, that will be equal to 90 degree. Now why? Diagonals of rhombus, okay, rhombus bisect at 90 degree, means diagonals bisect each other at 90 degree. This also I have taught you in the previous video, so please go through that video. Okay, so angle BOC. Now what is angle BOC? That is 11b minus 2 is equal to 90 degree. Okay, this is okay. Now 11b, that is 11b is equal to 90. This is 11b plus, sorry, this is plus, this is given plus, this is given plus, so it will become plus over here. This is plus. Okay, so 90 minus 2. Now 11b is equal to 88. So b is equal to 88 upon 11, that is 8. Okay, now what we have to calculate? We have to calculate BCO. BC and O. BCO, this angle. Now how to calculate? Because both the angles are same. Okay, because AC is bisecting, we can write angle BCO is equal to angle DCO, angle DCO. Why? Again I will write diagonal bisect the angles. Okay, and bisect the angles. So angle BCO will be equal to 4b minus 10 is equal to 4 into 8 minus 10. Okay, so it will become how much? If I talk, so further solve it, 32 minus 10 is equal to 22 degree. This is your answer. Okay, so if I write over here together, if I write both the things, that is, first one was BC is equal to 9 unit. Okay, and second was angle BCO is equal to 22 degree. This is your answers. Okay, let us start with another question. Again a rhombus is given ABCD, and which where this angle is 28, this angle 1, 2, 5, 4 and 3. These angles we have to calculate. Let us start now. Now if I talk about angle 3, that is angle 3 is equal to 28 degree. Why? Because if I recite DC is parallel to AB, okay, and DB is transversal. Okay, parallel line theorem we are using over here. Parallel line theorem. AB and DC are parallel to each other, and this is a transversal, so alternate angles are equal. Alternate angles. Okay, this is alternate angles. Now if I talk about angle 4, that is equal to 90 degree. Why? Again I will say diagonals bisect each other at 90 degree. Okay, the diagonals bisect each other at 90 degree. Now moving to further, if I take in triangle AOB, what? A, this is, I've taken this O, the AOB. If I talk about this thing, so 28 is given, this is already 90 degree because this is for 4 is 90 degree, this is 90 degree, and we can calculate, that is angle 1 plus angle AOB plus angle ABO is equal to 180 degree. What we will apply here? Angle sum property of triangle. Angle sum property of triangles. Students, it is sum of all three angles is equal to 180 degree. So angle 1 plus, this is already 90 degree, okay, 90 degree plus this is given 28 degree is equal to 180. Angle 1 plus 9, 10, 11, 118 is equal to 180 degree. So angle 1 will be equal to 180 minus 118, that will be equal to 2, and 8 plus 8 is 7 minus 62 degree. So angle 1 is equal to 62 degree. 3 we have calculated, 4 we have calculated, 1 we have calculated. Now further we will write now 1 and 2, that is again I will write angle 2 is equal to, this you have to calculate. Now angle 2 is equal to angle 1, why? AC, that is diagonal bisect the angles. Okay, so angle 2 is also equal to 62 degree. Now the last is, that is angle 5 we have to calculate. Now as you have found angle 2, again I write angle 5 is equal to angle 2. Why so? Alternate angles. Why they are alternate angles? Again I will write 2 and 5. This. Okay, this is alternate angle. That is BC is parallel to AD and AC is transversal. Okay, it is transversal. So we calculate 1 is equal to, that is angle 1 is equal to, angle 1 is what? 62 degree. Angle 2 is equal to 62 degree. Angle 3 is equal to 28 degree. Angle 4 is equal to 90 degree, and angle 5 is equal to, again what I am saying, 62 degree. I will write over here angle 5 is equal to 62 degree. So these are our answers. Clear? Moving to the next question now. Moving to the next question, it's a very simple statement questions that are rhombus is given. The question is saying the one of the diagonal of a rhombus is equal to the side of the rhombus. So if I have taken DV, so this side is equal to this and this. Now because all the four sides are equal in a rhombus, so if I talk about this triangle and this triangle, so in triangle, and we have to calculate all the angles of the rhombus. So if I talk about angle A, triangle ABD, okay, EBD, it is a equilateral angle. Equilateral triangle. Okay, now you know what is equilateral angle. All the angles, equilateral angle में क्या प्रॉपर्टी होती है? all angles are 60 degree. All the three angles are 60 degree. That is, angle A is equal to 60 degree, angle ABD is equal to 60 degree, okay, or angle ADB is equal to 60 degree. Okay, now similarly, same way triangle BCD, okay, triangle BCD is also having the same angle. That is, okay, that is, this angle is equal to 60 degree, this angle is equal to 60 degree, and this angle is also 60 degree. Why? Because it is an equilateral triangle. So now we will write angle A is equal to 60 degree, angle B in what, where we will write this? In rhombus. In rhombus ABCD, angle A is equal to 60 degree, angle B is equal to 60 this side, 60 this side, that is 120 degree, angle C is equal to 60 degree, and angle D is equal to 120 degree. Okay, so very easy question, only to understand the language. Moving to the next question now. Next question now, students, it is a rhombus given over here. Okay, PQRS is a rhombus and the diagonal PQ is extended till T, and S is joined with T and Q is joined with T. So we have to prove that TQ, that is TQ is equal to TS. It is little different question. It is based on the congruency of the triangles. Okay, we have to prove the two given triangles congruent, and then we will able to solve the given question. So let us start with this question now. If I talk about this angle, suppose if I take this angle as x and this angle also x. Why? Again, right side key, the diagonals bisect the angle into two equal parts. If this is x, then this will also become x. So if this is x, then this angle will be equal to 180 minus x. Why? Why this angle is equal to 180 degree minus? Linear pairs. Okay, these are linear pairs. Same as this angle also. This will also become 180 minus x. Why? If I write angle SRT is equal to 180 minus x. Why? Linear pairs. Linear pair, that is PRS and SRT. These are lying on the straight line. So if this is x, then this will become 180 minus x. Similarly, below also this angle will become 180 minus x. Okay, so this only I have written over here. Now simply if I take in triangle SRT, this angle, this again, this is R. Okay, don't be mistaken. SRT and triangle SRT and triangle QRT, these two triangles we have to prove congruent. In this, SR is equal to RQ. Why? It's given sides of rhombus. Sides of rhombus are equal. Already is given. Second thing, RT is equal to TR. RT is equal to RT. Okay. Why? RT is common to this triangle also, and RT is common to this triangle also. So this is common to what? I will write here common. Okay. Next is angle SRT is equal to angle QRT. Just now we have solved. Both are equal to 180 minus x. Just now we have solved it. So the three properties proves are congruent. So we can write triangle SRT is congruent to triangle QRT by which property? By SAS, that is side angle side, means two sides have been proved and one angle has been proved. So it will become side angle side property. So now what we have to write? The simple statement we have to write, if we are able to prove the congruent triangles, then the other sides are also equal to each other. So TQ is equal to TS. The property is by CPCT. It is known as congruent parts of congruent angles. Okay, congruent parts of congruent triangles. Hence proved.